So in this video, now we'll try to understand that what is list of list. So we already know that list. So list is that collection. We can do that different collections in that one. So now inside one list, can we define other list or not? So yeah, we can define that. So now we'll try to understand that how we can define list inside that other list. So now here one example I have given that inside one list I try to declare that other list has 1, 2, 3 is contain one list and 7, 8, 9 is that another list. So like this we can define that multiple list. So now I will move to Jupyter notebook and we'll try to understand that how to define it. Suppose if I define list inside list LIN or I can put that simply list inside list. Okay. So now first thing to define one list we need one bracket since we need multiple lists in. So now I will define that one more. So now if I put that 1, 2, 3, then if I go outside and when I put that comma, so simply we know that one list inside we doing that comma separated their value. So now I can go ahead and now if I put that other list I need, then I can put that 7, 8, 9. Like this, I can put that one more that 4, 8. And now if I try to execute this, so it's executed successfully. So now if I try to print it out this one, and if I try to copy and paste this, we can see that what is that output. So now we see that we're getting that list inside that list. But now how we can retrieve each and every element of that list. So to do that now, as we know that first thing, let's just start with that 0 index. So now we can try if we put that list of 0, what we are going to get. So now we got that first list. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Similarly, if I put that list of 1, if I do that, we are getting that second list. So now if I need to get that list inside that list value, so if I put that, suppose I wanted to retrieve 2, this value 2, then how we can get it out. So now first thing to get that this list, we need 0. So I will put that 0. Then we got that one other list. Then again, what we need to do? We need to put like this. So now we got that 2. Because this is start with again with 0, 1, and 2. So first thing we put that 0. Then we got this one first list, and then inside that we got that one. So now similar way, if I wanted to retrieve this 4, only 4, then how we can do that? So list of 2, if we put that list of 2, we getting 4 and 8. Now list of 2, and then again inside, and I need that 0 position. So now I got it 4. So in this way, we can define that list inside that list and we can retrieve that value. Okay. So I hope you are clear with that how we can retrieve that list inside that list. So now I will go ahead and try to explain one more thing, that inside that list we can use that range as well. Okay. So now suppose if I put that L and I wanted to put that range of list. So if right now we understand that we can put like this one, now I wanted to list with that range. So what I can do, I can put that list in that keyword, so I can use that list and then I can use that range. So if you're not aware about that range, you can go ahead and try to understand, go with that NumPy session. There you will get the details of range. So by default, if I put that of 10, so what it's going to do, first we can see, then I will explain other things. Now if we try to print that L. So now we are getting from 0 to till 9. Okay. So range what going to do? It's going to generate that number. By default, since we give that 10, so in the position is that 10. So it's created now by 1. So now if I put that one more, if I go and put that list, then I can put that range. So in this range, I wanted to do that start with 10, okay, end with 25, and gap of 2. If I put like this, it's working fine. Now I can try to print that range. So now we can see it started with 10, 10, then 12, then again 2 added, So it's keep adding by 2 and then it's in that 24. Okay, so in this way we can start position, in position, how much difference we need, all the things we can provide in this way and we can print that list. So now this one, after this, suppose I need to check that is that in any of that list is that some value is present or not. So suppose I wanted to check 12 in L because I have given that name as list of my list is there. So I'm getting it true because 12 is there. Similarly, if I put that 13 in L, I will get that false. So what it's going to do, it's going to return us that how is that any given that value is there or not, and it will return it back true and false based on that. And now suppose here we can try to count that how many times each of that element is present. That also someone will ask in suppose if I define that list again equals to, suppose if I put that 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 2 3 2 2 and 4. Okay, now this list I have defined, I can print that list, we are now able to see. Someone will ask how many times 2 is present in this one. So now we can count, we need to do that count. So 1 2 3 and 4 times. So since it's a smaller one, we can do that. But when we doing that any manipulation, then we cannot do and go and manually count it. So for this, we have one function L, whatever variable name I define. So I have defined L. I put that L dot count and count of 2 I need. So if I put that, so I'm getting 4. So I can see it 1, 2, 3, and 4. Similar way, I can do that for the other as well. Count of 1. So I'm getting 1. If now I will try for 3. So I'm getting 2. Okay. So in this way, we can do that count of how many times that specific things are present inside that list. So I hope you understand that how we can define list inside that list and then how to check that is that any specific element is present in this one or not. And we can get that true and false. And then also we can check that how many times any value is present count of that as well in any of that list. Thank you. That's all for this.